Revolutionary greetings. My name is Untatile Buthelezi, and today we'll be unpacking the communication discussion document. This presentation outlines SASCO's unified communication strategy and the policy framework, adopted to strengthen our movement's voice, discipline, and ideological influence. In an era of digital saturation, ideological contestation, how we communicate determines whether we lead or we fall back. This framework ensures SASCO speaks with one clear, disciplined, and revolutionary voice. Our assessment shows SASCO's communication has faced multiple challenges, including stagnant social media engagement, gaps between national messaging and branch reality, and an inconsistent dissemination alongside undisciplined public commentary. This weakness undermines our authority in the battle of ideas. Our vision is therefore clear: to make communication a weapon of struggle, a tool for ideological clarity, mobilization, and organizational renewal. Our mission is to lead a consolidated student voice towards a transformed higher education sector, advancing the national democratic revolution. Now, under the section of policy framework, it speaks about the discipline and structure. The communications policy establishes a standing organization framework that is binding on all structures, down from the NEC down to the branches. It is guided by several key principles. Political line discipline, which ensures all messages reflect SASCO's resolutions. Unity of voice, which prohibits unauthorized or contradictory communication, which is working with the class leadership, which foregrounds the struggles of poor and rural students, which ensures our branding reflects our political identity. The policy also mandates a clear role and responsibilities. The President serves as the official spokesperson, the Secretary General safeguards internal communication, and the Communications Department, led by the Media Liaison Officer, coordinates all media, multimedia research, and monitoring. Provinces, regions, and branches are all required to replicate the structure wherever the capacity allows. Now, the communications pipeline focuses on speed and accountability. To ensure messages reach the ground effectively, we've established a strict dissemination protocol. This includes the 2-hour rule, which requires all official communication to be cascaded to the next structure within 2 hours. Mandatory sharing, obligating all structures to share national content on their platforms, as well as WhatsApp channels, and clear escalation protocols so that any failure is reported upward immediately. We are also rolling out a standardized social media architecture, which requires all structures to maintain an active, verified account on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and WhatsApp. These accounts will all follow a set rule of names, such as SASCO_Gauteng or SASCO_UP. And all will be tracked in a central register for monitoring and compliance. Through strategy and action, engagement and modernization, our 2025 to 2027 communication strategy focuses on several key areas. First, it aims to increase engagement through dynamic content such as podcasts, TikTok videos, infographics, and interactive Q&A sessions. Secondly, it seeks to bridge the leadership-student gap by making leaders more accessible and relatable. Thirdly, it revives revolutionary publication like Moithuti to strengthen intellectual depth within the movement. Fourthly, it promotes collaboration with student influencers, campus media to extend SASCO's reach. Additionally, we will launch the SASCO podcast as a dedicated platform for political education, policy discussion, preserving institutional memory. In conclusion, a call to disciplined action is needed. Comrades, this framework is not optional, but rather mandatory. Organizational discipline, we must all communicate with the seriousness of our struggle demands. By implementing this policy, we reclaim our narrative, strengthen our unity, and ensure SASCO remains the vanguard voice of students in the battle of ideas. Let us move forward, disciplined, united, and loud.